an orphan like you. You are too poor. God bless you all. God, I do not want a husband because of money. Please give me a kind man who will truly love me.
A beautiful idea entered Adaeze's heart.
I wish my future husband would be kind, honest, hardworking, and loving. I know this is only clay, but it gives me hope. I won't leave you here.
Adaeze was a poor orphan who lived in the small village of Umuaka. Her parents died when she was very young. She had no brothers or sisters. She lived alone in a small broken hut. Every day, Adaeze worked very hard. She fetched water, gathered firewood, and made clay pots to sell in the market. But people still looked down on her. Some village girls laughed at her. "Who will marry an orphan like you?" Amaka mocked. "You are too poor," another girl shouted. Adaeze only smiled and walked away with tears in her eyes. Every night she prayed, "God, I do not want a husband because of money. Please give me a kind man who will truly love me." One afternoon, after finishing her work, Adaeze gathered soft clay from the river. She sat under a big mango tree and slowly molded a handsome man from the clay. She shaped his face, his hands, and his body with great care. As she smiled, she said, "I wish my future husband would be kind, honest, hardworking, and loving." She laughed softly. "I know this is only clay, but it gives me hope." Every evening after work, she returned to the clay figure. She cleaned it, repaired small cracks, and talked to it. The villagers saw her and burst into laughter. "The orphan has gone mad," one man shouted. "She wants to marry clay," the women mocked. Even little children threw small stones at the clay statue. Adaeze never fought with anyone. She simply said, "God can do what people think is impossible." One night, heavy rain fell across the village. Lightning flashed and thunder shook the ground. Adaeze ran outside to protect the clay figure, but she slipped and fell asleep beside it. Before sunrise, a bright light surrounded the statue. An old woman dressed in white appeared. She gently touched the clay with her walking stick. "You have kept your heart pure," she said. "You believed when everyone laughed at you." Then she disappeared. When Adaeze opened her eyes, she was shocked. The clay statue was gone. Standing before her was a handsome young man wearing fine native clothes. He smiled warmly. "My name is Chibuzo," he said. "I was placed under a powerful curse many years ago. I could only become human again when someone loved with a pure heart and never lost hope." Adaeze could hardly believe her eyes. "Is this a dream?" she whispered. Chibuzo shook his head. "No, your kindness and faith have set me free." Soon, the whole village gathered. Everyone stood in complete silence. The same people who mocked Adaeze now stared in surprise. Then, several expensive cars entered the village. Well-dressed elders came out and bowed before Chibuzo. "Our son," they said, "we have searched for you everywhere." The villagers were shocked to discover that Chibuzo was the only son of a very wealthy businessman and a respected chief. A few weeks later, Chibuzo married Adaeze in a joyful traditional wedding. Adaeze became even more loved because of her patience, kindness, and good heart. The villagers never forgot what happened. They learned that lies may win for a short time, but the truth will always come out. Moral lesson: never judge anyone without knowing the full truth. Jealousy and lies bring shame, but honesty and kindness always win in the end.